Yo!
Hey!
Listen up. So we're gonna do Midgard today. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun! So, Parker's here.
Hey! Sounds Ben?
The end? That's Ben?
I'm sorry, I just gotta. Maybe I should take a sip of these
Whoa.
energy drinks here.
Take a sip of both monsters at the same time, please.
I think if there's a word to describe Ben as a person, it is yawn.
Yeah! You could take that very negatively, by the way, but we won't. We'll take it as he's chill. He's chillaxed.
So chill, he just falls asleep at any given moment.
Okay, that only happens sometimes.
Bet it would have been pretty funny if you would have just been talking and then you fell asleep. Like if you were like, that only...
Golly, I don't really.
Hey,
I don't do
you
that.
took a little cat nap there. How you doing?
Yeah. I'm back, folks.
Change party members. Nah. So, we're going into Midgard because we want to stop Hojo and Rufus. Oh, no, wait, Rufus.
So you can't just walk into Midgard?
Rufus Lay died. No, because they have it, like, all, like... The part we want to get into, they have it all, like, quarantined off. So, we waste disk space by jumping
Wow,
in during
look
a...
at this.
Hey, you want to see something cool? Watch this. So, there's Cloud, right?
Right.
Okay, so watch this. I can do flips! That's me
Whoa!
doing it!
That's awesome.
Forward flip, forward flip. If you do it at the wrong time.
Style,
Hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on! Yes! Best DLC. Or, dang it, DLC. Gosh dang it. Best RNG is what I meant to say. So I've been watching, in terms of new speedruns I've been watching.
Oh, I totally.
Trevor,
I totally forgot to watch the Final Fantasy VII 100%.
I took your advice, Trev, and I listened to, or watched, excuse me, Zelda Freak Glitch's ZFG's Ocarina of Time. It was fun. I had a good time.
Early.
It's like 4 hours.
That's like one of the first ones you should
So
watch.
I literally watched it throughout a span of, like, I'm kidding you not, probably 5 days. Because I would watch like a half hour each night and fall asleep.
I've been watching Worcester's 100% Pokemon Stadium 2 run, which is 20 hours.
Oh my god.
And I do it for about a half an hour each night, so I've been going at it for about 3 weeks.
Did you say you wanted to do?
Yeah,
he's not gonna do
that's
100%.
honestly
Right, obviously.
that's honestly sort of the reason why I wanted to do it, because I really like that game. Like, I have a lot of nostalgia for it. But I'd only do one very specific cup, and that's pretty much it. It would probably be less than an hour.
And oh no, wait, did we already? I think we already did the mini games at
We
some
did,
point.
Yeah, we did. And
What is this, Mega Man Legends?
We'll just do the mini games again
Yep.
to make it official with the decathlon.
Those bad guys definitely left the door straight out.
They did,
I agree.
actually.
I agree. So this area right here is you're only able to come here once. You can go back into Midgard as we saw last time, but you can't go back to this place, which is why I'm going a little bit out of my way to get like certain items because you can't get them again.
Yeah, like that elixir.
I thought that was something different. So no bully.
No, you.
No bully,
you,
please.
You practiced this part, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, I'm about to get W item, and with W item, I only need one Mega Elixir, and actually in a battle we have coming up here, every elixir is helpful. So
I actually.
there.
I remember this part primarily as, oh, this is where you get W item.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, and we'll
I
explain.
think you fight the Tarks too, but that's it.
We'll explain. This part's actually just super cool. I like it. It's a culmination of everything Shinra.
You fight Behemoths here.
Hey! Shh. Yes, I'm not fighting anything. I'm just gonna be running.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
You're a loser.
Yep.
Oh, burn.
Shots fired!
I mean, if you have the opportunity to fight one of the iconic Final Fantasy enemies, and you don't do it for the viewers...
I'll fight him in the crater.
That's true. Yeah, but those are King Behemoths, I think.
So why would I not want to fight the king? So, after we get W item,
game will be
technically
broken.
the whole game is broken, because there's a very simple glitch you can do called the W item glitch, where all you really do, W item is a materia that allows you to use two items in one, boink, in one, thing, in one,
What, in one use?
yeah, in one round, So
But you still have to use 2 items.
yes,
You don't get 2 uses out of 1
But
item.
the great thing, and I can even show it during this part probably. The cool thing about it is there's this glitch where you select one item
Right.
that you're gonna use it, and then the second item you go to select it, but you press cancel, and when you press cancel, you get an extra one of it. So like literally, if you have 1 elixir, you just keep doing that, and all of a sudden you have 99. There's these things called sources. A source, like a magic source or a mind source, gives you bonus in that
relevance.
that relevant
Permanently.
statistic. Yeah, permanently.
Gotcha.
And
So you just max out those when you have W item, and then use them all up and max out your characters?
Yeah,
And then you
255 and
you
everything.
like stop
Damn.
having fun immediately.
no, because I'm gonna do that. I'm only gonna do that once we get to the weapon fights, because reasons. But also, I'm gonna do it to save a lot of money when I need to have all these greens to feed these dang chocobos. I'm just gonna do that for the greens, because it's like, fam, you know.
Do it for the greens.
So you have to get into a fight and use W item to get 1 single more green at a time, and then keep getting into a fight.
Oh no, you can do it up to 99 in a fight. So you just literally go into the easiest fight in the game where you have no chance of losing.
Got it,
Right.
got it.
And also, when you're in the item menu, it's wait, so nothing attacks you.
Yep. And I can literally, like, for that, I can set it to wait to make, like, 100% sure that everything's fine. And it
Gotcha.
literally, when you... I have it set on active just because whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Wow, dang.
so yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's not even one of those things where, like, you know, like, speaking of the Ocarina of Time speedrun, when you're like... Oh man, like, you have these glitches where you have to, like, drop a bomb in a certain way and then roll into it. Like, that's very specific, right? But, like that one is, like, literally somebody probably figured it out just being like, oh, no, I don't want to use that item. What?
Wait, what?
Like, that's not a hard...
Exactly.
That's not that,
That's
like...
like an accidental find.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the glitches in Ocarina are, like, do this very specific frame, perfect thing,
I like
okay?
item max ray.
That is,
More like death gun.
That's one of Barrett's...
Model here.
That's one of Barrett's best weapones. Yeah, but like I said, when you're watching Ocarina, a lot of these ones are very specific. Like in Majora's Mask, you can do this bomb chew one, where you drop a bomb chew in a certain way, and then you backflip, and when you backflip, if you do it exactly right, you, like, stay in the air, so you can keep going higher and higher with all these bomb chews. But, like, I don't... It's an exploit, but it's like, when would you ever figure that out in the game, right?
Right.
Like, W item you would probably figure out in the game, just like by playing, you know, and being like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, I think you've justified its use.
So, what?
I mean, I agree. I don't think you're cheating.
I mean, I don't care. I've never, dude,
You've never beaten Final Fantasy VII?
no, I've never beaten Emerald and Ruby.
Ah.
Oh, wait. Dang it.
I love question mark.
Because I was gonna say I could get question mark. If you use it on Yuffie, I could get that enemy skill, but don't care.
It seemed very effective.
I want to... I don't even know what it does. Maybe that's why it's question mark. I just want to beat the weapons and get Master Materia. That's all I want to do, mate. And if I need W item to get 99 elixirs to feed to the magic pots in the crater, so I can get like 1,000 AP at a time, well, by God, we're gonna do it. I think I'm gonna save. Because the Turks fight is pretty... It's tough because I want to steal an item from each Turks member. Now, I am going to... I am going to put the Sneak Glove on Yuffie, and therefore I'm going to put that really awesome thing on Cloud. Because I need to steal one thing from each of the members, and they're all really good items. If you guys remember from last time in Rocket Town, I think it was last time, I stole the Zedric, which is 100 defense. You can get another one here, and you can also get a couple other pretty cool, like, accessories or whatever. So we're gonna do that because, yeah. Here's another interesting thing about this part. If you do the Wutai side quest, which I think we saw last time, right? We did the Wutai last time. You have the chance to not fight the Turks. because they're essentially like, you know, well, you know, we're kind of cool, we're kind of not. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. But if you don't do the Wutai side quest, then no dice. Here's another interesting part of this Midgar part. You'll see your characters that are not in your party just like hanging around, and every single time they'll essentially tell you like to not go the way you're going, which is technically correct. So Bear would be like, leave this to me, you know, and you're like, oh, okay.
And
But
he's shooting at nothing.
But yeah, and he's shooting at nothing. But if you go down, you get, and you have to go down unfortunately quite a ways. You get that W item materia. And then even later, after the Turks fight, we're going to go back to Shinra headquarters. And Kate Sith runs out and goes, no, the Sister Ray's not this way. But going back into that, Shinra HQ not only is cool, but you get a lot of items you would absolutely 100% miss out on. So, kind of interesting. Come on, mate. Ugh.
It's gotta do like 100 damage, bro.
Speedrun broken.
Or 0.
Let's make it harder for me to escape. So unfortunately we're at Sector 5 right now. And you pretty much have to go to Sector 1, so this game really tests you. If you go up, you like instantly fight the Turks, and if you go down, you would eventually be like, what's going on? So like you see that 4 right there in the middle. It's like, okay, what? And then you eventually get to the way, and it's just a dead end, but it does have, you know, W item, which is pretty chill. I did read on GameFAQs.com, of which I have been a member since 2002, by the way.
How much karma do you have?
I am an Elder God, I think. So I have like 3,000 karma. What was it? I don't want to
No,
overstate.
you're an idol.
Oh, I'm an idol.
Oh, you're
need-
my idol.
You need like 300 more karma for an Elder God.
Ah, too bad that's never gonna ever. But Quidgy Market Twin. Maybe you saw me back on the day on the FF7 board.
One of the founding
Trolling.
members of Knights of the Round.
Yeah, knife fight on the bridge. It's not a big deal.
Alright, so that question mark ability,
Yeah.
it's pretty interesting. It inflicts non-elemental damage to one target equal to the difference in that user's max HP and current HP.
Okay.
That can be huge later in a fight. If the enemy is at half health or below, that's an instant kill.
Interesting.
Unless does damage max out at 999?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess it would be 999 if the enemy.
Oh,
has-
9999. It's
Whatever.
Yeah.
4 and quad 9 or whatever. But it maxes out there, so you can't get higher than that damage wise.
Yes. Yes.
So then I guess if it's an enemy that has like, you know, say like 50,000 health or something, then like, you know, when you get it down to like 40,000, then it'll just do quad 9s.
Yeah.
every
Interesting.
time. But anyway.
Yeah, and that's a good point since we have a little bit of time here. Parker brought up a good point. The max, obviously, this is 9999. Unlike some Final Fantasy games, like 10, you can get whatever.
Wow,
They're
giving you originals to duplicate.
Yep, they are literally
source.
giving me originals to duplicate.
Oh, there's the guy now.
So, just in case, for some reason, I have an absolute disaster of a Turks fight, I'm just gonna take a second to save. So, I guess since we have a little bit of time, I'll go over some other interesting stuff we haven't talked about. I don't use Vincent much, and his final weapon is called Death Penalty, which we're gonna get probably early next part. Its damage that it does is based on the amount of enemies killed. So, obviously, if you use Vincent the whole game, it's awesome, and if you don't, it's terrible. Once you get to a certain amount, it's something like 65,000 kills. There's a very particular
yeah, you
there's a
would
very particular reason
never
for it.
get
It's like
It overflows.
it's a number that has something to do with like base 256 or whatever. Like it's a very specific number, 65321 or something like that. I don't know, but anyway.
I believe it's 65,335.
Really? Please tell me.
It's a
Please
complete
tell me.
guess.
Oh, gosh dang
It's
it,
probably
man.
like 256 times 256 or something.
There is a very particular reason for it, and it has something to do with like the 250, because like your stats max out at 255. It has something to do with like the number 255 or 256. Anyway, so once you kill more enemies than that, you encounter something called overflow. That's gonna be one of the few things I'm not gonna show you because I'm not insane to kill 65,000 enemies, which would just take forever. And when you do it, any enemy that you hit, including Emerald Weapon, will just automatically die. That's because you have killed so many enemies that the game has, like... The damage that it can do got so high that it overflowed, essentially went down to 0. But when it goes down to 0, it goes to, like, negative. So technically it takes negative hits to it. And when it, for whatever reason, when it takes that negative HP, it just dies. So, obviously, it's a pretty cool thing. That's one thing I would suggest YouTubing separately. Vincent Overflow Glitch. The video itself is going to be like 10 seconds long, because all it is just attacking once. But the reasoning behind it's, you know, really cool. Trevor and I used to follow this guy. I don't even remember his name on YouTube anymore, but he was like very into FF7. Garland.
Yeah, Garland the Great.
Garland, check out this channel, Garland the Great, Garland. For, I don't know if he still does anything, but for years, I mean 10 years, every video he put up was like, specifically of only FF7. And it was like all this like very unique stuff, like, oh, here's me doing this very specific... He was like almost like a speedrunner before speedrunners, you know? Now that they have, like Zelda Freak Glitcha does almost only Ocarina of Time, from what I can tell. And, like, he would just have this stuff like, oh, here's me doing Overflow. I put 100 hours into killing enemies with Vincent. Here's me doing a very specific challenge. No materia, no items, initial equipment, or whatever. And it's pretty fascinating.
The number of Vincent's kills
I
is
just
capped at 65,535.
Wow, you were really close.
36. This is 256 times 256.
Is that it? Okay, that's good job. Good job, Trev. Good job.
One.
Oh, is it minus 1?
Because it ends in 5.
N minus 1. Makes
Ah.
sense. It's like 2 to the N minus whatever nonsense. But anyway, it said it will take you 200 to 300 hours. This guy said.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Well, because think about
That's
it.
really fun.
The most you ever fight is like
Sounds
5 enemies
fun.
at a time. So I mean, what's 65,000 divided by 3? That's the average amount of enemies you see. See, look, that's where I entered in. If you go up, you instantly fight the turrets, and if you go down, you can actually get a good.
So apparently you, not that this matters, because you're not going to do it, but you only need 20,890 to one-shot Emerald. Because there's like the overflow is a certain amount of damage, so like you don't need to go to the 65 number. You can just do it at 20,000. There's already an overflow happening. It's
just
not the
100
max
hours? Okay,
overflow.
sign me up.
And you can also buff with like hero drinks and, you know,
Right.
power sources and all that, so.
So why would you have to get to the 65 then? I mean, you can kill Emerald Weapon, so.
That's just the max. If you want to be at max.
Because I want to overflow twice.
So if you guys saw right there,
I
like
want to wrap around and then wrap around again.
like they said there, they were like, you had an option to not do this fight, but I like the Turks. I think they're like the best characters in the game.
Right.
But luckily, it's proven canon.
Is this the first time you actually fight Elena?
Yes. Let's start with...
Dang, nice move.
Yeah, they're, Oh,
Jeez, she's
yep, they're all
crazy.
really strong.
Oh, are you?
Hey!
Oh,
Does
that
Elena
was
not have
easy.
anything?
No, I need to get all 3 of them. No, they have a lot of HP. So, I'll be fine.
Ow.
It's just literally a matter of keeping Sid alive. Oh my gosh, wow, I love this. Oh my god!
Don't you want steel?
Yeah, once I get... No, Cloud died.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oops.
I don't even know who did that.
No, 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 no! Okay. Hey, get me out of it!
Oh.
Damn it, seriously.
What do you mean nothing to steal?
So this went really bad really fast.
Hey, it's a good thing you saved.
I really don't think Yuffie can die for a while. Not only does she have the most health by a lot, but she has a Z-Drip too, so...
Yep. Alright. Let's do Cloud. And then hope Cloud can actually get something off before anything happens. Nope.
Holy crap!
So if I use Mega Elixir, do they
No,
come back?
no.
They don't come back.
Wait, why did that do so much to Cloud and Yuffie is taking nothing?
Yuffie has a Z-Drip.
She has the
Also,
Z-Drip
she's
on.
in the back
Oh,
row.
that's right.
Yes!
Yay!
No, 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 you!
Yeah! RNG!
Get it, yes! Alright!
RNG! RNG!
Okay. So, just attack Yuffie the whole time, please.
Yeah, seriously.
So,
Jeez.
So, I just want to, steal one more thing, and then I'm going to attack full force. Okay.
It's probably just because of the sneak love that you're getting almost like 100%.
I did spend
Are you doing
130,000.
Also steal?
Yes, I did steal and steal as well, which
That's
apparently
awesome.
does not work.
Oh.
Hey, let's get going.
Was that first time on all of them?
Yes. That was awesome.
Remember how long it took for the Z-Trick to first
Oh
time?
my god, yeah.
Like, you mean when you were kids, or?
Nope, when we played it.
Oh, dude, the first time, we spent like 15 turns stealing the Z-Drick.
Yep.
It was brutal. You know what? Let's do this.
Ooh. That healed them?
Oh, that healed them?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that
3,000
hurts.
each.
Alright. So let's use...
Ouch!
What was... Wait,
That was
what did
breath.
Magic Breath... Why did that...
Yeah, why did Magic Breath kill every one of them? Odd. Well, now that we have... I'm just gonna leave Cloud just doing his thing. How's this looking? Okay, that's solid enough. So we have a game plan. It's called Get Limit Breaks. Oh, dang, I actually should have. No, he has the ribbon on. Yeah. I think all you have to do is kill one of them, and then they all go away. But luckily, they all have just a ton of life. Also, Alina is the strongest by far. Hey, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it. You! Okay, that's fine. Hey!
144. Dang.
Sitting on a park bench. Yow, that hurts. Dude, I cannot even state enough how awesome it is that she stole. Because even when when I practice this, I forgot to put on the Steel Glove, so it makes sense. But that thing is boss. That is like, these are the hardest guys in the game to like steal something from, especially considering how hard the fight is. So I just gotta say, wonderful.
Can't believe how strong this Z-Trick is.
It's so dope.
It's like the freaking lazy shell.
Pretty much, yeah.
But without the laser shell's like inherent weakness.
And that's why we wanted to steal another one of them. Because then you can have two. It's like... Rude himself, I mean, the fact that Alina attacks everyone like almost all the time is why she's the toughest, but Rude is like... rough. Alright, so, Aqualung... It's fine, just give limits. I like how that gave like a fifth limit on just one hit.
They can, They can go away now.
I know, seriously. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I love when they're spinning in the background.